kick. He hangs it high, a little wobbler to the far side of the field. It's going to take a sideways bounce to go out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. So for the third consecutive series, here in the first quarter, the Dolphins will start with terrible field position. A 36-yard pusher that time. And third down and 8. Miami from their 13. They have to get the ball just across the 21. The Dolphins do not have a first down yet in this ball game. We have 5:52 to go in the quarter. Out of the shotgun. Marino, quick release. He's got a man open. Good for a first down. That's Joe Rose across the 25. Out to the 28-yard line. Now he has a little bit more, a little bit better operating room from his 29. He will play fake it, drops the throw, swings the screen. Davenport's going to be caught behind the line of scrimmage, fumbles the football, and Denver, I believe, has it at the Dolphins' 25. So Davenport has tossed it up twice. Once on a drop pass in the open. This time after he was stripped of the ball by Ruan Jones. Third down, second down coming up, and 7 for the Broncos, the Dolphins 10. Watson along with Butch Johnson split to the far side. One tight end K in the ball game. Lang and Winder the split backs behind Elway. Elway will give off to Lang over the left side down to the 5. He is into the end zone for the score. Again, bad tackling by the Dolphins defense. Blackwood knocked him off balance. He just ran right over Glenn and gets into the end zone for the score. So the Broncos turned Davenport's fumble into the first points of the ball game. And Carlos can make it 7-0 with Norman in the hole. 2:19 left to play in the first quarter. Lang scores his third touchdown, his second as a runner. Kick is up and it's good. So the Broncos lead 7-0 with 2:19 left to go in the first quarter. This is the Miami Dolphins Football Network. Ball at the 29. He gave him 2, so it's second down along a backward split. So are the receivers. Marino gives off to Nathan, got a hole outside, cuts it back inside, and is buried at the 32-yard line. Miami has 1 first down from their 31, third down and 6. Marino deep drop. Pass across the middle, is caught. This is going to go, not 4. He's down to the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. And it's tied up in a hurry. 69 yards, back goes clear across the middle. Marino had good time as they didn't have much of a pass rush. Miami picked up 1 blitzer. And when you do that, that isolates the man generally. Moore got in behind Dennis Smith, the safety, and then the old man outran him. Tony Lilly almost stepped him up at the 10-yard line, former University of Florida player. But Matt kept on going, and he smelled that end zone, that ankle and all. And how far did you say it was, Hank? 69 yards. 69 yards. That's Marino's longest of the season. And Rivers can tie it up. How quickly things change around. 7-6 now. 69-yard touchdown pass. Marino to Moore. Here's the snap. The kick is up, and it's tied at 7. 42 seconds left to go in the first quarter. This is the Miami Dolphins Football Network. Double tight end. And 1 back in behind Elway. Elway drops the throw, pumps once, looks, they chase him out of the pocket. He is sacked. They get a flag down. He is grabbed behind by Bocamper, who went leaping through the air like Tarzan and flattened him out like a state fair pumpkin back at the 10-yard line. They'll not get the playoff. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score tied at 7, this is the Miami Dolphins Football Network. To keep possession of the ball. Elway drops back to throw in the end zone. Has all day to count the house. Deep pass up the middle. It is almost intercepted again. Excellent coverage. This time Lyle Blackwood puts the ball back at the 23-yard line. So it'll be third down and 8. Marino now splits all the receivers off. 2 backs in behind him. He drops the throw. He sets, fires deep in the middle. Mason can't hold it at the 5-yard line. Chavez, who is 7 for 8, his longest 40 yards, will try a 40-yard field goal. The wind, if there is any on the field, should be behind his back. The flags here are way up on the high rim of the stadium. Drop to hold. Snap set down. Kick is up. He's got the distance on it. It is good. So Rivers converts on his 8 field goal attempt, and the Dolphins take the lead. 10-7 with 13:29 to go in the half. Defensive struggle so far. The only touchdown for Denver set up by fumble by Davenport, recovered at the Dolphins' 25. Miami's TD, a 69-yard pass, Marino to Moore, and a 40-yard field goal by Rivers. On 3rd and 20, Elway out of the shotgun, under pressure again, trips over one of his own blockers. He is going to have to eat it back at the 30-yard line, and the man who got his first was Matt Moore, joined by George Little. So they will split up Elway, and that's the second sack for the Dolphin defense. And they'll mark the ball all the way back to the Denver 31-yard line. Broncos from their 21, they are 1 out of 8 third down conversion. And Elway will go into the shotgun from the Denver 21-yard line. The snap, drops the throw. They come after him. Here's the deep pattern up the middle. It is caught and knocked down immediately as the receiver at the 50-yard line. The Dolphin pass rush didn't get there in time. Butch Johnson deep across the middle comes up with a heck of a reception. Lang and Winder split off behind Elway. Butch Johnson near side, Watson to the far side. Back to throw Elway. Camper after him again. Pass across the middle. Lang 20, 15, down to the 10. He has been double up the 6, but it's a first and goal from that point. Lang wide open, a quick slant into the middle. Double tight end. Watson spreads near side. Winder the only back. 3 tight ends in the ball game. Wright comes to the near side. Here's the pitch to Winder. Sweep to the left side. He gets down to the 3. They let him get into the end zone for the score. They got the touchdown signal from Pearl Kohler. 3 Dolphins hit him, and he bounced off all of them. Here's the snap. Set now. The kick is up, and it is good. So it's a 14-10 ball game. Let's change that and make it Kubiak, the backup quarterback to Elway, as the holder. 14-10. The Dolphins have terrible field position. Marino 85 yards away from the promised land with 5:23 to go in the half. Miami's only touchdown, a 69-yard bomb. Marino to Moore. And a 40-yard field goal by Rivez. Denver leads now for the second time, 14-10. Mason and Bennett the back. Clayton and Moore the wide receivers. Here's the play fake. Marino drops the throw. Across the middle. Wide open Mason. He's got to go. 50, 45, 40, 30, 25, 20. He cannot elude the linebacker. Ball is fumbled, picked up. It's going to be run into the end zone by Clayton, but they're going to be calling a dead back at the 11-yard line. I think left to go in a half. Broncos lead 14-10. Third down and 4. Actually a long play for a first down. And 6 to go for a touchdown. Marino with receivers spread all over the place. One back, Nathan in behind them. From the Broncos 6-yard line. Marino drops the throw. He looks, has time. Fires, throws it low. It's incomplete at the 1-yard line. He had all day to throw the football. That is assuming it's successful. Snap, set down. Kick is up. And it's good. So Rivez 2 out of 2, and the Dolphins are 1 point away, trailing by a 14-13 margin. A third down coming up at 10 for Denver from their 25-yard line. 2:17 left to go in the first half. Ball at the Denver 25. Now out of the shotgun. They have to get it just across the 35-yard line. High snap. Elway pulls it down. Again, pressure. Swing out a little screen. This is Vance Johnson, and he does not make a first down as he's knocked down at about the 34.5-yard line. Miami from their 25. Give off to Nathan, quick snap into the middle, and he hits out to the 28-yard line. 2-minute offense. Out of the shotgun, second down and 7, no huddle. Ball at the Dolphins' 28-yard line. Here's the snap. Marino deep drop, swings it, knocked down, almost intercepted. Down at 7. 1:31 to go. Denver leads 14-13. Marino drops. They're after him. Fires it. It is caught by Joe Rhodes for the first down out to about the 37, 38-yard line. Ball at the Dolphins 38, second down and 10. The clock is stopped on the incompletion with 1:19 left to go in the half. Airtime at the Orange Bowl next Sunday for the Steelers will be at 12:50.
But they certainly are working that middle, and they're also doing a good job of conserving timeouts on this drive.
They have not been able to get the ball to Mark Clayton at all. Again out of the shotgun. Second down and 10. Both clubs have 2 timeouts remaining. Here's the snap. Marino drops the throw. He sets across the middle. Clayton's got it. Cuts it for the far side. 45, 40. He is still going and inside the 35-yard line to the 34-yard line. No shooter has presented. Then Clayton breaks open across the middle. Lewis Wright, the left cornerback, and Dennis Smith, the strong safety, brought him down. Quick lineup. No huddle for the Dolphins. First down. Broncos 33. Low snap. Marino digs it up, throws it across the middle, and just throws it away. We got a flag down on a delayed flag being held back there. The Dolphins' Tony Nathan is irate. The call against Woodard, the pass was incomplete. Nathan was the intended receiver, and that's why he didn't get it. Ball is down at the Broncos' 28 with a first down from that point. 49 seconds left to go in the half.
And you really have to keep blaming the Denver safety on the play to Clayton. He keeps the corner to the inside, and again didn't get out.
Dario Harris is in the ball game for the first time since rejoining the Dolphins. Marino up under center. Here's the snap, drops the throw, looks, He fires. It is caught down inside the 25 to the 24-yard line by Nat Moore. And the tackle on the play, as Miami will call a timeout, Dennis Smith. The Dolphins have one timeout left. Rick Weaver back at Mile High in Denver. It's cold, and it's beginning to get a little colder right now. 41 seconds to go in the half. Dolphins have one timeout left. They trail 14 to 13. They have a second down and 5 at the Denver 24-yard line. Bronco penalties have kept them kind of off guard this afternoon. They've been penalized 5 times for 45 yards. Second and 5 as Marino brings his ball club up. Nathan and Moore align themselves in the backfield in behind Marino. Clayton and Rose spread to the near side. Back to throw is Marino. He sets going deep to the near side. Rose scores for a touchdown. Great catch by Joe as he beats the socks off Mike Harden, the cornerback. And he spikes the ball in front of his whole family. Way to go, Joe.
His family told him not to spike. But you know something, he did a great job on that play of looking that ball into his hands because he had Harden on his back. And Marino did a tremendous job of hanging in the pocket because the pocket was beginning to break down, but Marino showing that great patience. And Rose was really the man all the way on this play. He was the only man running a pattern on that side of the field.
Rose's first touchdown reception of the year. Marino's 6th TD pass. His second in the ball game. Revenge can make it a 20-14 ball game with 19 seconds left in the half. He wobbles it through the uprights. He did get it through, but partially blocked. A little knuckleball flattened out up there like a 2-year-old, 2-month-old watermelon. And Miami leads Denver by a score of 20-14. Get out of the shotgun. Time for about 2 more plays here for Denver. 2 on sure as to where he's going to line up. Here's Elway rolling to his left, runs for the sideline, and runs it out at about the 30-yard line. Oh, here's the snap, set down. Kyle is forward. He's got the distance on this one, and this time it is good. So the mistake for the Dolphins cost them 3 points. The first half is over, but the game is not. Miami leads by only 3 points, 20-17, as the teams go to the dressing room. Again, Sewell splits off out of the backfield, comes as a wide out to the near side. Johnson and Watson spread to the far side. Johnson in motion. Here is the play fake. Elway rolls back to his left. He sets and fires into the middle, caught by Watson at the Dolphins' 49-yard line, and he is knocked down immediately by Paul Langford, but not before another first down. We are 4 minutes and 3 seconds deep into the third quarter, and Denver's had the football all that time. They have a second and 5 at the Dolphins' 33, moving from our right to our left towards the north end of the field. Both receivers, Johnson and Watson, spread to the near side. Now Watson goes in motion. Wilhite the only back. Elway straight back drop. Throws it to Wilhite at the 30, and he is pushed out of bounds. Down the near sideline, they're going to call him out at about the 23-yard line. They've kept the ball now. Denver has about, we're down to almost the 11-minute mark. Back to the 9, Winder the tailback. Watson comes in motion, back to the near side. Here's the pitch. Winder outside to the left. They swing it out. He's down to the 15, down to the 10, down to the 5. And he's knocked down a yard short of the end zone in the ball game. Right to tight end in motion, give off to Winder. He goes in across left guard, and he's into the end zone for the score. So Winder gets his second TD of the ball game. Broncos with an 82-yard drive in 9 plays, and Winder over from 1 yard out. Carlos, they'll try the extra point again. He'll be asked to hold. Here's the snap. Good snap. Sets it down. Kick is up. He gets it high. He missed it. Off to the right side. You can see that one going, floating off to the right side. So the pendulum always swings both ways. He got a second shot at a field goal and made it. And he gets a second shot at an extra point. His own team penalized, and he misses it. So Marino has got to get his ball club rolling now. He starts from the 25, trailing by 3. 3:51 to go in the third period. Playing without Mark Clayton, who has a sprained ankle. Mason will be the only back. Bennett up front as the blocker. Eflin split to the near side. Moore, who's had a great ball game, off to the far side of the field. Here's the play fake. Marino back to throw. He's got Moore, and he catches the pass, gets up, tries to run, and he's down immediately at about the 35-yard line. Let's give it a running back. Here is Marino, pick across the middle. It is caught by the tight end, and he gets out to about the 45-yard line. That's Bruce Hardy. Okay. He's 18 for 31 for 306 yards, for 307 yards,
which that's his 14th 300-yard game now.
But he still trails 23-20, and all the blockers. Foster now will move outside as the blocker. Dave's playing left guard. Third down in the long yard from the 45. Here's the play fake. Marino swings it to Nathan. He's got it. 45, 50 up the sidelines and run out of bounds at the Broncos 47 on the far side of the field. All right, Hampton in the ball game. He invented it a split back. First down from the 47. Give off to Hampton. Over the right side. He's got a hole and bangs his way to the 42. The Dolphins are 4 out of 11 in third down possession. 3rd and 8 from the 46. They have to get it down to the 37.5. Here's the snap. Back he goes. Looks and fires. Man open. Caught by Heflin. Takes the tackle. 30. Down to the 25. He's going to score. 10. 5. Touchdown for Vince Heflin. No flags on the play. Heflin took off the quarterback at the 25. He saw an open field. Got a good block upfield. And that's the first touchdown in NFL for ET. 46 yards on the completion. Marino's 3rd touchdown pass of the game. His 7th of the season. And the Dolphins in this seesaw struggle open up a 3-point lead once again. Louis Wright was the man who had a shot at him, the veteran cornerback, and he missed him.
Just ran a hook pattern, and then Wright missed the tackle, and then Heflin broke 2 other tackles. Remember, though, he first got the coach's attention right here in a preseason game a couple of years ago.
82, caught a long touchdown pass. Here's the point by Rivez, and the Dolphins now move out to a 4-point lead, 27-23. With 1:23 to go in the third quarter. This is the Miami Dolphins Football Network. That'll be the end of the third quarter. So the Dolphins will have a 20-17 lead at the end of the half and lead at the end of the third period by a score of 27-23. The time that Marino wants to put the nail in the coffin. Dolphins lead 27-23, but even though there's plenty of time left, over 11 minutes, a score here would be dramatic. Marino back to throw. Across the middle, he's got Nathan, and he's going to be not picking up much yardage. He's going to rule his forward progress up to the 46-yard line. All right, Harris comes to the near side, and Moore splits off the far side. Nathan will be the only back. They have to get the ball right to the 40 to keep this possession alive. 3rd down and 7. Here's Marino, back to throw. He's firing deep up the near sideline for Harris. A lot of bump, got a bumping, and an interference call is going to be hammered and packed on to the Denver Broncos, Steve Wilson, I believe.
Good call, too, because he was knocking them all over the place all the way down the field while the ball was
going in. He was not going for the football.
Interference, 45 defense, first down.
Well, that's as good as a completion any time, and even though Dario didn't catch the ball, he had enough experience to let the guy bump him around, and he knew that he was not going for the ball, so it gives the Dolphins a first down at the 19-yard line. And how many yards did we pick up on that one, Hank? 28 on the pass interference call against Steve Wilson. The other side. From the Broncos 18, Marino drops the throw. Looks, fires into the middle. It's knocked down. It's headed for Nat Moore. Nat hollering. We're going to get a delayed flag. Double delayed flag. Pass interference again on Wilson. Foul against Dennis Smith, the strong safety. So another penalty on the Broncos. And that's a first down. First down at the point of the infraction at the 12-yard line. So the Dolphins have had 2 successive pass interference calls, and the Denver Broncos fans are irate about this one. Moore was hollering interference, and the officials threw the flag.
Well, he grabbed his arm as Nat was running by him.
Nat Moore and Mason will operate out of the backfield. Marino needs to get the ball at the 3-yard line to keep this possession alive. Here's the snap. He drops the throw. Looks to the end zone. It is overthrown. Joe Rose was back there, but he threw it right in between 2 receivers. Harden had the coverage. Blocked the hole from straight out in front. He is 2 for 2. Here's the snap. Set down. The kick is up. Got the distance, and it is perfect. So the youngster from Sunset High at the University of Tennessee gives the Dolphins a 7-point lead, where they really would have liked an 11-point lead. 8:04 left to go. The Dolphins lead by 7. Here's Revase's kickoff. It is high. And over to Vance Johnson's side at the 2. He'll run it out 5, 10, 15 to the 20. He has got an open field at the 25, and they shove him out at the 35-yard line. Again, terrible coverage on special teams by the Dolphins. Jim Jensen had a head-on shot. We get flagged down, a big altercation going on in front of the Broncos bench. Mike Smith, the youngster out of Texas, El Paso, had to fling him out of bounds. Hit. Called on Lyle Blackwood. So they tack on 15 more yards, and the Broncos are right back in the catbird seat. A great return by Johnson of 36 yards, and he's been doing that all afternoon. The 15-yard penalty puts the ball at the 50-yard line. Well, let's see if the defense can hold him. Elway will drop the throw. Has time. Goes across the middle. It is caught by the tight end. Fumbles the ball, but falls on top of it, I believe, at the 43-yard line. 2nd and 2. Broncos have really hurt themselves with penalties. Winder and Lang, the split-back from the Dolphins' 42-yard line. There's a give-off to Winder. He's over the left side. He is fumble. Dolphins have the ball, I believe, at the 39. Winder went to the well once too often. And he's popped out of there. And coming up with the football is Bob Brzezinski. Sanders Shiver, I believe, is the fellow who forced the ball. 6 out of 15 in third down conversions. The ball at the Dolphins' 43. 3rd and 6, they have to get it just shy of their 49. Big play for the offense to keep possession of the football. Here's Marino on the drop. Blitz on. They got him. The sack that time reported by Carl Mecklenburg. All right, 3rd down coming up in 10 for the Broncos from their 28-yard line. Elway out of the shotgun this time. Here's the snap. Drops the throw. He looks. Fades away, gets away from Matt Moore, going to run with the ball, gets to the 30, to the 40, and he dives for the first down. He took off like a springboard diver and picked up 15 yards. That's what you got to be conscious of. All right, Elway will bring his ball club up. Winder and Lang are the running backs. Watson and Butch Johnson. Here's the handoff. Lang around the left side, 45, gets to the 50. He's got a first down out of bounds at the Dolphins' 45. On the far side of the field. Bud Brown rode him out. Right to tight end in motion. Elway drops the throw. Has time. Out of protection, breaks down. They're after him again. He fires it. It is caught upfield. Down at the 16-yard line. He scrambled all over the place, and betters couldn't get to him in time. Complete to Butch Johnson, who was wide open in front of William Johnson. And the Broncos are right back knocking on the door. 3rd down and 10. From the Dolphins' 16-yard line. 3:36 to go. 4 receivers all spread to either side. Out of the shotgun now is Elway. Drops the throw. Pass batted down at the line of scrimmage by Robert Sowell. Coming in on the blitz. And he got right into Elway's face and batted that ball almost back down his throat. Be a 24-yard attempt. Snap, set down. The kick is up. Got the distance on it. It's good. Got it just inside the left upright. So it goes 30 to 26, where they will still need a touchdown to go ahead in this ball game. Fans come to life. Hampton back as a single receiver. Carlos has the ball on the tee. He comes forward. He nails it high. Hampton waits for it to come down at the 6-yard line. Starts straight out. Got an opening. He's at the 20, 25, 30. He's up the sideline to the 40. And a great run back by Lorenzo Hampton. You can see that wall open up at about the 20-yard line, and he runs it out to the 47. So that's exactly what the Dolphins needed. Good field position. 39-yard return by Lorenzo, which eclipses his previous best of 38. The chant of defense. Defense goes up. 3rd and a long 3. Dolphins from the Bronco 48-yard line. Now the Dolphins move Nat Moore and Bruce Hardy into the slot to the near side. Nathan the only back. Behind Marino. Marino drops the throw. Under pressure, swings it off to Nathan. He is knocked down for no gain. Maybe a gain of a yard, but certainly short of a first down. Reggie will stand at the Dolphins' 38. Miami fails to achieve a crucial first down. 1:49 to go. Denver has all their timeouts left, and Miami has a 4-point lead. Waiting to snap. Here it is. Roby gets the tunnel into it. Spirals one to the far side of the field. Going to bounce down there at the 5-yard line. They cover it at the 2. Great push punch by Reggie Roby, and special teams cover it at the 2, maybe the 3-yard line. Clock continues to move with 1:20 left to go. Now Watson spreads to the far side. From the 8-yard line, 2nd down, and 5 for the Broncos. We're down to 1:13. Elway goes into the shotgun. Steps into the end zone to throw it. He looks. Fires across the middle. It is caught, held on to it at the 28-yard line. Great reception by Steve Watson. Great throw by Elway. Glenn Blackwood flattened him out, but not before he picks up a crucial first down. Elway again out of the shotgun. Here's the snap. He has time to throw. Now it breaks down. He breaks away out of the pocket. They contain him back there. He looks. He fires. It is caught at the 45 and knocked down at the 38-yard line. Is Darrell Wilhite out of the backfield. The Dolphins had him contained. He moved out to his right, which he has done all afternoon long with great proficiency. Found the open man, gets it up to the 38-yard line. That's 2 yards shy of a first down. 3rd and 2, 25 seconds to go. Elway back to throw again. They're after him. He pumps, throws, intercepted at the 40-yard line by Bud Brown. He runs it to the 45, runs to the sideline, and slides to the turf at the 50. And that's about all she wrote. 13 seconds to go. Elway had not thrown an intercept all afternoon long, and that time, that's the second turnover for Denver, and Bud Brown in the deep coverage pulled it in and runs it out to about the 50. So, with 13 seconds to go, all the Dolphins need to do is run the clock out. Marino had a great afternoon, brought his team from behind more often than not, and came up with a 393-yard day. Unofficially, I have the stats right here in front of me. So the Dolphins have it at the Broncos 49. Will fall down with the football and run the clock out. Denver does have one timeout remaining. Marino, 25 out of 42 for 393 yards, threw for 3 touchdowns. Marino goes down on one knee. The clock will run out. The Dolphins come up with a hard-fought but a well-earned victory over a fine Denver Broncos team. Now Denver goes to 2-2. The Dolphins go to 3-1. So it could be the Dolphins by themselves on top of the AFC East after today, or they could be tied with the Jets.